Me and my husband Stephen live in mobile homes. Our main home is a single wide, and our second home is a vintage RV that we have renovated. On this channel, we share adventures in our RV, cooking in our small kitchen, renovations, beauty at home, and just all in all, mobile home living. What I dreamed of. This music. I love it. Wow. That's cool. So pretty. This is the iconic landmark of New Orleans. And it's gorgeous. First of all, look how quiet it is right now, and these streets are pretty. You never know how old some of these buildings are. But look, it's gas lanterns, you guys. Gas lanterns. We're in the French market. It's so big and so cool. Gonna see what they have here. Got us a few shirts here. Stephen picked him out this one, which we're gonna go to the Garden District later. It's got one of the cool streetcars. And I got this one because I'm all about jazz. And it says like birthplace of jazz. It's a picture of a jazz musician. So pretty cool, pretty cool. We're gonna have to get us some praline. And now our dilemma is, which one do we get? There's coconut praline, peanut butter praline. We've only ever had like bacon praline that a friend made us at home. We've never had like any actually from New Orleans and with this stuff. So I don't know which one to choose. Just authentic praline is what we decided to go with. We tried a sample of it and it's really good, y'all. Tastes great. So that's what we're getting. So we're sitting down in the French market here and just taking a little break. Maybe eating us some praline. And today's been really good. Today we've been less stressful. It's been really calming and relaxing. We had a really nice walk and saw some beautiful streets. Yeah, beautiful old buildings, and it was really quiet. So today has just been a much better vibe. It's just been really relaxing and calm. It's nice. We saw the beautiful St. Louis Cathedral. We still have a bunch we're going to do today. We have a whole itinerary written out of what we want to get done today, and then we still have tomorrow. So yeah, it's been a good day. We're going to take us a little break here. We've been on it a few times already, but this is one of the famous New Orleans streetcars we're riding. And they're beautiful. Even just beautiful wood on them. They're famous for how beautiful they are. And they're set up pretty neat. Like, see this bench in front of us? You can even push it this way if you have a group of people and you want to face each other. Wouldn't have much leg room,
They
but
better not have no legs.
yeah, but it's an option. Maybe you need a car seat or something. You need a kid sitting near or something. Like, there you go. It's pretty neat. I like it. So here we are on a really old streetcar. This was one built in like 1920s. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. This is Audubon Park, and we're walking it right now. New Orleans has some of the prettiest trees ever. Like, it's just gorgeous. Gosh, Look at that. Okay, this is so neat. Not only is this like a nice park, very quiet, and we're having a beautiful walk here, but I love these trails. Like, we do bike trails all the time at home. This is nice. This is like super wide, and this side is for walking, and they have, excuse me, sorry, a whole side just for the bicycles. So you don't have to worry about people walking when you're bicycling. That is really neat. Look at that. Wow. So this is our official first po' boy in New Orleans. And we're gonna put on some of this Louisiana hot sauce. I like it because it's like 3 ingredients, and we love hot sauce. After doing a lot more walking around, we loved this drink so much, we came back to Cafe du Monde. It's called a Cafe au lait. It's like a chocolate coffee, and you guys, we're obsessed. We came back here just for this. We're doing a carriage ride in New Orleans.
Alright, so you guys look
That looks pretty cool.
just past that lighthouse.
Pretty unique.
It's an Italian sandwich, actually, but it was created in New Orleans. The round circular loaf of bread. It has ham, salami.
We're about to eat at Neo's Creole Cafe, and yeah, it's a very famous place. There's a ton of people out here, so that is a great sign. Here's my drink I got here. Looks great. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try it. My first drink in New Orleans. Probably my only drink. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And these are char-grilled. What are these?
Char-grilled oysters.
Char-grilled oysters. Man, they just smell amazing. Oh, cannot wait to try it. These oysters are just like amazing. I have never had oysters before, so I heard all the hype. I didn't understand all the hype. Now I understand all the hype. Like, wow. They are incredible. They're so good. They're seasoned so great. Oh my goodness. They are fantastic. Me and Steven just can't get enough of it right now. My shrimp Creole, y'all. It's my first time having Creole, and apparently the Creole in this restaurant is famous and spicy. I cannot wait. It looks so good. And there's Steven's.
Oysters and shrimp.
Oysters and shrimp?
Yep. Sauteed potatoes and mixed vegetables.
Wow. That looks so good too. We're gonna dive in. Hi everyone. We are just coming in for the night, and it is like close to 9:30. We headed out of the RV this morning at like 6:45. So we have been going non-stop for like 13 hours. We have done so much today. On this trip, like, we have 3 nights booked in New Orleans, but really it's only gonna be like 2.5 days that we're gonna have here. But we are doing so much in that time. Like, we still have another day tomorrow in New Orleans, and we got so much done today. The only thing that we couldn't really do that we really wanted to do was we wanted to do the World War II Museum. It's a national World War II museum, and it is huge. We got there at like 3. Well, apparently the place closes at 5, and they said it's really like a 3-hour tour if you want the full experience. And as much as it is, like, we want to do the full experience for sure, as much as we would pay for it. And I don't know if we're gonna have time for that tomorrow, because again, it's a 3-hour thing, and that closes at 5, so we would have to be there at a specific time slot to do that tomorrow. And we already have our swamp tour booked for in the morning, and we really want to do a few other things tomorrow, so that might be the one thing that we won't be able to get done on this trip. But we definitely do see ourselves coming back to New Orleans. We have really enjoyed it. There's definitely been ups and downs, but we are tired today. We have done so much. But last note I do want to say was, the last clip I showed y'all was the restaurant we ate at for supper, y'all, that place was fantastic. I'm so glad we went to eat there. We knew it was going to be good when we got there. It was already a crowd of people waiting to get in, and then like the more time that passed, like it was a huge line of people just to put their name in line. I mean, it was packed, and that is always a great sign for a restaurant. Never complain if it's busy and crowded. That is a good sign. You want a restaurant to be like that. And this one was, and sure enough, it did not disappoint. It was fantastic. Oh, it was such a great experience. It was just, oh man, it was great. So I highly recommend that one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, y'all. We are so tired. We're gonna wind down, hopefully go to sleep soon, and start off a new day tomorrow, because we're getting up early again tomorrow and hitting back at it again. I think tomorrow we're definitely doing the swamp tour first thing. We want to eat at Johnny's Po' Boys for lunch tomorrow. We definitely want to do that. We've heard so many great things about that they have the best po' boys. So we're going to eat there. We might try to squeeze in Cafe Du Monde again. Y'all, it was Cafe au lait was the name of the drink that we just absolutely loved. We went to Cafe Benet, and first of all, Cafe Benet was more expensive. Like, we pretty much got the same thing at both restaurants. We got like 2 coffees and an order of Benets. Like each place it was like specialty coffees, but like Cafe Benet was way more. It was actually not a bad price at Cafe Du Monde. It was like around $13 for 2 cafe au laits and an order of Benets. So not a bad price, and we loved the cafe au laits. Oh my, we went back a second time in one day just to get that drink. That's how much we loved that drink. It was so good. And the service there was really nice. They had some beautiful music playing. So we all in all loved that place. It did not disappoint. Like, that is one of the most famous places in New Orleans, and it did not disappoint. It was great. So we might try to squeeze that in another time tomorrow. So much we love that place. I do want to get somewhere. I want to go by somewhere to get like spices to take home. I would love to get like Cajun seasonings and all kinds of things to take home to cook with, and like maybe some souvenir gifts to give people. That would be perfect. So I would like to find somewhere to get that. What else? Oh, we want to do the city park. We did one park today, but there's another big, it's just called the New Orleans City Park, and it is apparently huge and beautiful and so much to do. I mean, we could really spend like half a day in that place from what I've heard and what I've seen. So we definitely want to go there. And who knows what else we might do. We're just gonna do all we can. Oh yeah, we also want to do a jazz thing. There was this jazz place, which Stephen and I are thinking about. You might want to look that up to book that. Reminding him right now, we did a carriage tour today, and it was a great carriage tour, by the way. We loved that carriage tour. So much fun. We love doing carriage tours. We've done it in so many places, and it's relaxing, calming, gets you off your feet, and you get to slowly look at the place in the town, and they tell you all about it, and they also give you great recommendations. And sure enough, one of the best recommendations was a jazz place that is no alcohol allowed in the place, which in New Orleans is very rare. And that is something me and Steven want. We are not party people, okay? We are not heavy drinkers. Like you saw, I had one drink tonight, and that's like the only drink I've had on this whole trip. Like, I'm a very social drinker. Like, I just get a drink like once a blue moon, just for a special, like just to make it a more special meal. And if the price isn't crazy bad, or if we just feel like going all out, you know. But we don't do that all the time. Steven never drinks, and so we just don't like, you know, the crowd involved in a heavy drinking place, like Bourbon Street. We were just saying that earlier, that's one of the cons of New Orleans. Just be aware of that if you ever come to New Orleans. New Orleans is a beautiful city. Me and Steven were just talking about this, how it is a gorgeous city. The architecture here, the nature here. You guys, it is a city where it is big, beautiful trees everywhere in the middle of the city. And then if you go to a park, it is just full of beautiful nature. It is a gorgeous city, but things like Bourbon Street is what kind of ruins it to us. Places like that, it just invites all kinds of characters and activity, particularly criminal activity, and it just can ruin it, in our opinion. If you're not careful, we just try to stay away from Bourbon Street as much as possible. I know a lot of people, that's specifically what they come to New Orleans for, is for Bourbon Street, but for us, we love going to the places that are alcohol free like that. So I wanted to come to New Orleans for the jazz, for the architecture, for the nature, the food. Steven even said this. He said it was like top class food, and I agree. It is just has been amazing food everywhere we have eaten. And yeah, just it is a great city, but just beware of certain things. The transportation has been a lot for us to try and figure out. We're getting the hang of it, we think, but it definitely took time to figure out. Be prepared to walk a lot. If you are not good with walking, you might want to look at things to do for that. But we have walked a ton. We've done so much walking today, which we loved it. And it got us around. But yeah, just beware of that. But anyways, I'm gonna finally stop talking now. But we're still just having a blast, and we're gonna wind down, get relaxed, and go to sleep. And bye, y'all. Thank you so much for watching again. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Bye bye.